Well, a Singapore film called Wonderland, starring local actor Mark Lee, has clinched the local jury award at the Palm Springs International Film Festival last weekend. It beat three other contenders from the US, the UK and Poland in the category meant for films that promote understanding and acceptance.
We have with us in the studio Michelle Chang. She's the producer and co-writer of Wonderland, and Mark Lee himself, who portrayed the main character. Welcome to both of you. It's good to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for having us.
Yeah, and first off, Michelle, congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, this is a great achievement. Your first screenplay.
Yes, my first screenplay. I'm 50 and this is my first screenplay. So to people out there who are, who have a passion and have always wanted to pursue it, do it. Doesn't matter what age you are.
Absolutely. Tell us about Wonderland.
Well, Wonderland is a story by Chai Yi-wei, the director. He's not in Singapore. When he told me the story in 2019, I was like, such a beautiful story. I must produce this movie. Now, back then, we were looking at a few different writers to write the movie, but somehow they couldn't quite click with Yi-wei. So one night, Yi-wei just looked at me and said, why don't you take a stab at it? I said, no, I'm not a screenwriter, I'm a producer. He said, but you lived with the characters for so many years. You know them inside out, so write it, So I decided to just take that opportunity, and I'm really grateful I did that,
Developing a screenplay is bringing those characters to life, right?
And then I also wrote it with my husband, Chance Wonders. So we're still married, thank God.
It can be stressful,
yes,
right?
It is, in the household.
Yeah, so Mark, let's bring you in on the conversation here. So developing those characters, bringing them to life, that's your job as a character, and you play the role of a single father. It's a very serious role compared to what we know you for.
Yes.
Tell us something about that.
Okay, so many years I'm trying to change my style or character in a new movie. So a lot of people know that all along in a movie I'm always be a being or some gangster. So in this few years I try to do something different, like Wonderland. Okay, he made me look old. I mean, of course I'm old, but more old. So I have a daughter, but is 15 years old now. I have two daughters. One is 15 and one is 11. So in this movie, my daughter is about 20. So it's different. So after being a father, I can how to feel the father love for the daughter. So when I read the script, I understand this story. What are they trying to tell? So I was the first read, I was so heartwarming. And this character is totally I never been doing before. So I take the challenge. And especially the director told me that the whole movie you're speaking in Hokkien. I was so happy. I was so happy because nowadays you want to find a actor or actress to speak in Hokkien in a movie is not really easy. And especially the movie was in 1980s to 1990. So that time's Hokkien and now is different. So I have to go and do some research for speaking Hokkien in 1980. And the dressing, everything, the body language, I have to do my homework to fix the character. So I'm so happy that I can do this movie. It's totally different than what I did before.
And this is just the first layer, what Mark talked about, the father-daughter relationship. The second layer is really the friendship between two men. And Tan is played by Peter Yu. Wonderful job. He did a wonderful job. And surprisingly, for the two actors, I mean, they have never acted in a film together. I mean, they're veteran actors. So this is the first movie that both Peter and Mark play opposite each other.
So very quickly, you can correct me if I'm wrong here. Father and daughter, your daughter goes away and she passes away, and your friend conceals that from you because he thinks you are unable to deal with that fact. So
it's complicated. It's a very complicated lie. I mean, running through the whole movie is this theme of telling white lies. And we tell white lies, actually we do it a lot. Because we want to protect our loved ones from very hard truths and painful truths. So I think Tan told a white lie. He didn't know how to deal with it and how to pass on the message. But he also did it because he was living vicariously through Lok, the character. Because in the movie, he also he has an estranged daughter,
Yes.
and so he was really living, through vicariously through.
So this film, the category in which it won was for films that promote understanding and acceptance.
Yes.
Now, all films, in one way or another, do that. They promote different kinds of understanding and therefore different ways in which we can accept others perhaps not being quite like ourselves or behaving, as you say, telling white lies when we're told honesty is the best policy.
Yeah.
How do you think your film was able to do that perhaps better? Well, with Wonders Award, presumably better than other films might have done.
I think
first, Mark and then yourself.
Yes, actually, Tan was telling a white lie is because he don't want to hurt Luke. Don't want to hurt Luke, and of course, Luke trying to be help the daughters in the university in New York, and of course, there's something happened in New York. I don't know whether we can. We can tell the true story. Yeah, spoil the story.
We want people to watch the film.
One, Luke know what is going on, what happened to the daughter, but Tan trying to telling the white lie, try to don't make Luke so sad in his life. So in this movie, I think sometimes we human is like that. We know we try to hide something, but when we tell the truth, and the people will be hurt, will be sad, or maybe he will destroy his own life. So we tell the white lie. So I think this movie sometimes that we have no choice. We don't want to hurt somebody, so we have to make some beautiful lies, to make the other party life going on.
And also the third layer in the movie is about the community that Tan and Luke operate in. It's about the seniors, their friendship, the bond. So it's not just Tan that, conceals the lie from Luke. In the end, he sort of co-opted everyone, the other residents. And it's really a story of hope as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's friendship, hope, and love at the core of it. I think that's why it translated to the American audiences, because they know how it feels like to be lonely. And there is also a lot of talk about social isolation amongst the elderly. And we have a problem in Singapore. We are one of the, countries with the highest number of lonely seniors.
Yeah.
So I think that's the reason why it resonated.
Yeah, universal themes.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you so much, both of you, for coming into the studios, and congratulations once again.
Oh, one more thing. I would like to also thank Singapore Film Commission with their help, and also MM2 Entertainment for supporting the film.
It does take a lot of work and a lot of collaboration.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Michelle Chang there, writer, producer and co-founder of Mocha Chai Laboratories that produced Wonderland, as well as Singapore actor, veteran actor, Mark Lee.
Thank you.